I've never done it before, but I said I'd do it, so I'm gonna do it. I have here a list, my top 5 favorite things from January. I hope you are hydrating. I hope you're having a better hair day than me. My hair is just all over the place, uncooperative per usual. I've got some tea and I've got my list. Number 1, top thing I like the most about January is the way I have been collecting junk ephemera, garbage ephemera, collecting things from every day and gluing it, taping it, allowing it to stick into my journal. I've done a flip through, so you guys have seen the pages already. I've got stickers and bits all over the place. If you haven't seen my January flip through, it's fun, so do that. Here, let me show you a really colorful one. Week 3 was really colorful. I like that. And the best part is, like, I don't have to go out of my way to do this. It's a new thing for me. I mean, I've had scrapbooks before, and I've had junk journals, ephemera. I've done stickers, sticker kits, but this is like random. And at the beginning I thought, oh, it's just gonna be like receipts and stuff, but then it's just like, no. The other day there was a random banana sticker on my kid's shoe, so I gently peeled it off and plopped it into my journal. I wore a new shirt yesterday, and it had a sticker. So that's number 1. Number 2, and writing these down, I realized that I think I talked about it to in the Annie's neighborhood, but I need to do like a formal supply list, like what am I using type thing. I've been talking about I've been hinting that I'll do like what's in my bag forever. I don't even know if I've done it. I don't know. Anyways, number 2 is my Sarasa Select multi-pen. This is housing pencil. What do you call it? A mechanical pencil in 05. I've got brown ink in 05, all Sarasa, of course. Got purple for one kid, red for the other kid, because she's no longer pink. And I have black ink in here. Those are all 05s. This also holds 0.3. However, it does not hold the 0.7, which makes me sad because I still have to carry another pen, but that is number 2. It's also missing an eraser. Like, I'm annoyed about not having an eraser, but it has so much that we'll talk more about my supplies and what I carry and why I carry everything in a supplies video. I'm looking down because I'm looking at my list. Next. When I set out to make these, I did not expect to fall in love or to even film this particular video of monthly favorites. But I mean, it is delightful to be able to say, because I can't say that about my planner. I like my planner. I'm enjoying being in my planner. But is it perfect? No. Do I love it? Yes, I do. But not in the way that I would have loved it had better paper. And I could do all the things that I wanted to do in there. However, this is also a journal that I created and have them published through Amazon. I've talked about those before. This is not that video. But what is this video is my favorites. And this is the composition notebook that I had published in the fall. It's Annie's logo repeated over and over again, but they're super tiny, so you know, it's a cool effect. This is lined paper. also designed by me, specifically spaced out so that I could do fun things like this. That way I don't have to like hinder my hand lettering. It's specific to my size of hand. Anyways, I'm having a really great time because I bought this. I didn't know what I was going to use it for, and then the need for it arose when Leanne from Creatively Free to Be Me introduced her Manifesting a Magical Life winter class, and invited me to be a part of that. And it's been so great because I was in a regular, I was going to take my spiritual practice into a composition notebook, and then I felt like what better place than my own composition notebook. And I was a little afraid of the paper, seeing as how the paper didn't work out as I intended in my planner. But then I loosened up and I let myself be a little wilder in here, since it's not something that I'm sharing, because, you know, these are, this is my own magic, my own energy, my own power, my own thoughts and dreams and prayers, so to speak. So, however, I've thrown some watercolor, some media in there, and so that's a little bit of watercolor, and then it totally bleeds through the other side. So I'm trying to be looser about that, and the reward was this crinkly like sounding paper, which I'm loving. Another tiny piece that I'll share with you, some flames there, also watercolored. Yeah, I've got sketches and doodles in here that I haven't really done much else with, because this is intended to be like more of a writing journal. It's a spiritual journey kind of vibe. There is some doodles, but it's mostly intended to be, you know, they're not supposed to be works of art. But I have learned to love this, and a big part of loving it is letting go of a lot of these ideas that first of all, I'm writing solely in black ink in this journal, which you guys know that I took an aversion to writing in black ink. But I'm back in black ink. I am using hand lettering, you know, just loosening up with that, doing that, and a little bit more practice in that way. Journaling, which is not my thing, writing, you know. But yeah, so this has become like a love. I carry it with me everywhere, even regardless of whether I write in it every day or not, which I don't. But that's kind of like a combo thing, because number 4 is actually in my pencil bag. I didn't prepare for this at all. I'm sorry. I can't even find it. Where are you? Oh my god. This is real time. Come on, show up. All right, so a handful of pens was gifted to me by my friend Shanice, the Sleepless Page. Shanice and I are no strangers to talking about each other here on YouTube or on Instagram. We're obsessed with each other. And so she bought a pack of Bic in different colors and promised me that she would give me some, and she did. And one of them was the black one, and I was just like, oh, whatever. It's a 1.6, so it's a fatty. Like I said, my over here, my gel pens or whatever are 0.3 and 0.5. My biggest one is 0.7. So this was an unexpected wow. I mean, the nib just looks, it's just so round. I have loved writing really big, writing really messy, getting my ideas out, doing that stream of conscious kind of writing, kind of digging deep into self-awareness and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, this pen, love it, in a 1.6 for like journaling. I'm a planner, and a stationary addict, like there is no shame in acquiring new things. I personally just don't buy a lot of stuff, but that does not mean that I don't wish that I could. But when gifted things, I definitely try them out, and you know, if I like them, I keep them, and now I get to tell you guys about it. You know what I mean? I would have loved to have made this like a top 10 or a top 20 or whatever, be really cheeky with a top 23 for the year, but honestly, I don't have that much stuff to share with you, and I don't buy that much stuff to share, especially art supply wise. But when I do find stuff, I want to talk about it. So number 5, dun, 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 is R, I should say, because I bought more than one. I took a little trip out to Jerry's Artorama. I've heard Heather from Hello Pages talk about Jerry's Artorama. Plus, she also sent me a beautiful gift in the summer that included a couple of things, one of which was a watercolor magic pencil. And I don't, well, no, I do know how. It got wrapped up with the rest of my desk stuff, so I don't actually have it with me. So while I was there, I found one and I was like, okay, I know I like it. Plus I'm in a light sketchy, loosen up your work kind of mode. So yeah, so I figured I'd pick one of these up because I love the rainbow pencils, just like the regular ones. So having I want to work more with this, especially during the spring. Next, a few artists that I follow definitely have been talking about these crayons, these Neocolor 2s, and I was just like, what is all the fuss? Like, stop, please just stop. But it's like over and over and over again, and there's only so much I can do to like shut it off. So yeah, when I found Jerry's Artorama within driving distance, which I didn't even know was around, I took the drive and I got myself a few colors. Now there are a lot of colors, like a lot, like, you know what I mean? And where I went specifically, they had them singles, or you can buy the boxes. I had seen the box on Amazon, but I knew that those colors would not be the colors that I would gravitate towards. I know me, I know my palette, I know my work. So it was worth the drive. I've got olive, green, I've got Bordeaux, like a red, I've got blue, ochre, I've got orange, or actually it says orange-ish yellow, so, but it's mostly yellow. I just didn't want like a super bright yellow, and I didn't want like more like mustardy is my go-to. Anyways, I got a burnt sienna and I got violet. Like, honestly, if you follow my work, you know that this is like where I go to. Plus I am thinking about the color pencils that I use the most, the Tombos that I use the most. I mean, in general, my watercolor palette, where, you know, I want to use those in combination with all the things. I want to add some texture, some I don't know, we'll see where we'll go with it. This is not that video though. This is just my top 5 things that my top favorite things from January, and there you have them. You're welcome. I hope this was enjoyable for you. Thank you for spending your time with me. Now I have ideas for a couple more videos for you guys, and you know, keep the suggestions coming. Keep the YouTube-y things happening. You know, please like it, the bell, follow me over on Instagram. Although I just decided to record this and popped it on. Like, I didn't even tell anybody I was doing anything. I'll tell them all after the fact while I'm editing. Not even editing, because there's no edit to this. I am perfect. And this is how this video is going to end. Bye!